Welcome back. Let's very quickly go over our textbook. Here at the bottom, and remember, I'm making this on Sunday a little after 11 o'clock, so it's going to look different by the time you get here. Now, at the bottom, it says, do you have a textbook yet? I have attached chapter modules. The book calls them modules, but you know what? They're chapters. I've attached the word module 1 scan and the word module 2 scan in case you don't have a textbook yet. If you are not going to be able to get a textbook, send me an email. Remember, I told you not to drop this class because you don't have a textbook, and you can see now that I have scans of the chapters for those of you who don't have a book. Having a book is always the best option, but it'll be okay regardless. Anyhow, here are the two scans. I'm going to show you how to access those a couple of different ways. Now, if you know how to access these and you don't have any issues and you need to get out of this video right now, then go do something else. But let's look. All right, so if I click it, and this is my computer, yours may act different and yours may look a little different with what you do, okay? Here's just how I do it. If I click it, it should open it up in a new tab inside my computer. It's really, really big. Let me look around. See, if you look at the bottom right, see my mouse? Bottom right. I wish I could change my mouse into something like, you know, an alien or something. Anyway, at the bottom right, click the minus, the zoom out. So you can zoom out as far as you need to zoom out. Here we go, right? Let's move our mouse around. What does it say? Anything else up here? That doesn't work. You have to scroll down. Now let's look. See how it's blank? Oh my gosh, you must have done something wrong. No, you didn't do something wrong. It's because computers are crazy. Now, some of you will have computers that this works on. Most of you will not. I just wanted you to see that it's not just you doing something wrong. So let's go do this a different way. Obviously that didn't work. So let's save it and open it up. Now, what you see on my screen, I don't know what you see. This tells me that if someone has accessibility needs, then my file is low. This is an old file. It would take me a very long time, and honestly, I'm not going to do it this summer. So that's what that button means, or that icon. This icon over here says alternative formats. If you click that, it's probably not going to work right. What we're going to do is we're going to save the file. So this first one, see if I right click here, I get these things. You have to right click directly on, see my mouse? Right click directly on it. And I want to save link as. Yours may say something a little different, but you want to save that file. Now where I'm going to put it is in downloads because it's easy for me to find. I may have junk other places, but I keep my downloads folder pretty clean. So I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to leave it just like it says. Now let's look at the screen. See where it says save as type? It's an Adobe Acrobat document. If yours doesn't say that, you didn't right click directly on that link. So let's save it. See what it's doing down there? Okay, I'm not going to click that. I'm going to go and actually look where I saved the file at. So I'm in downloads. Here we go. So let's see what happens if I just try to open it. Okay, mine is going to work just fine. Let's see if I have more than one page. It says there's 66 pages. Oh God, yes. The chapters are long. There are lots of pictures. So let's just scroll. Aha, see? All the other pages are not blank. Works just fine. See all those big pictures? See all those big pictures? So it works just fine like that. But yours may not work like that because you may not have Adobe Reader. So let's look. If I right click it, if you click it and it doesn't work, then you need to right click it. Yours will not look like mine. And you need to open with Now see, I have these things. You need to have Adobe Reader DC. I think that's what it's called. If you right click on that file and somewhere in this you don't have Open with Adobe Reader DC, then you need to get it. So let's go get it. I'm going to put a link inside the, where am I at? Let me get back over here. Sometimes I just go blank, right? There'll be a link here, obviously I don't have one right now, on how to get Adobe Reader DC. So let's just go ahead and go there and get this done. I need Adobe Reader. I'm just going to type in Adobe Reader. I'm going to get the link for you. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. We want the free one. Here we go. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go ahead and put it here so that by the time you see it, so you're getting to see how I do things. This is the download. It is 11:18 on Sunday. I've been here for a couple of hours in my office. I have not had coffee yet. I'm thinking I need to go have some coffee. Download link for Adobe Reader DC. I don't want to italicized. Now watch. See, this is how I do it. There's the link. Open in a new window. Insert. There we go. Now all you have to do is click that. Aren't I nice? All right, so let's go back over here. Now, let's look. Let's look. You always read before you download stuff. Now, let's see here. This first one, do I want to download or to install the Chrome extension? I don't. It's not going to hurt you if you do, okay? Now, let's look at this middle one. This middle one's important. Optional offers. No, I don't want that. No, I don't need that. So I've unchecked this. I've unchecked these two. I don't need this stuff over here. I need the thing that says Download Acrobat Reader. Let's look at what my screen's doing. Obviously, it's thinking. Okay, now let's look. Do you see at the bottom left? Bottom left. This is what my computer says. It says, hey, you're trying to download something. Do you want to keep it? Yes. Now it's a little flashy thing. The flashy thing in Chrome means it's downloading. So there it is. Now, if I want to install it, I can click it and it will open it back up, or I can go look. There it is. See that? All you have to do is click this or that at the bottom, and it's going to say, hey, we're going to download and install. So let's go ahead and let it download and install so that you can see the whole process, okay? Unless it's going to take a long time, and then we're just not going to look at it. But let's wait. It shouldn't take very long. The class is a little bit overwhelming at first, especially as we learn how to do things like use the chapters, how to download the little bits of software that you need, how to open up the chapter scans if you don't have a textbook, how to download and open the data files. So there's lots of extra things that go along with this week, but that will be just a this week thing. After this week, it gets easier. I promise that it does. Well, it's orally slow, isn't it? Let's go back to the class and see if there's anything else we need to talk about while we're waiting. No? Let's go back and watch. Oh my goodness. All right, so it's taken forever. That's how you download it. We're going to I'm going to move it off screen, let it go ahead and finish. So once you have the Adobe Acrobat Reader DC installed, you will be able to right-click on the chapter scan that you downloaded. Somewhere there will be an Open with Adobe Reader DC because I don't have it, and then you'll be able to open it. After that, you should be able to just click it and open it from then on out. Okay, so go see if that helps any. If you have any problems, send me an email. I will also be live online with my office hours Monday through Thursday. If you can't get it working, you get online with me and we'll get it working. And if you can't be online from 12 to 1 those 4 days, then just send me an email and we will do it through Zoom. Hey, we're done though. I don't want to launch it. And this gave me more stuff and I don't want to see that stuff. So let's go back and see if I can right click it. Okay, there it is. Now, if I right click it, open with, well, looky there. How's that? And then you can open it that way. Also, let's look at what that computer just did. Now, every bit of software you download and install on your computer thinks it's the most important thing on your computer, and it wants to remind you of that by putting shortcuts on your desktop. Remember that a shortcut is not the real program, and we want our desktop area to be clean of things that we don't need. So I am just going to get rid of that because I don't want it there, because I have it right over here. All right, so that's all I had for this one. If you have any problems, let me know.